Premier League. Newcastle United maintain top 4 push. Frank Lampard's Chelsea return falls flat. Newcastle United kept their top 4 push alive with a 2-1 win versus Brentford, at the Gatek Community Stadium in Brentford. Newcastle United edged closer to a return to the Champions League, and Manchester United maintained their top 4 pursuit with Premier League wins on Saturday, while at the bottom there were vital victories for Bournemouth and West Ham United. Frank Lampard's comeback as Chelsea's caretaker manager fell flat, however, as the Londoners went down 1-0 at Wolverhampton Wanderers, whose survival hopes also got a huge boost. Leicester City's plight worsened as the 2015-16 Premier League champions suffered a 7th defeat in 8 league games as they lost 1-0 at home to Bournemouth to stay 19th. Newcastle United's Alexander Isak celebrates scoring their second goal. Action images via Reuters. Newcastle suffered a big scare in southwest London as they were off the pace at Brentford, who were given a thoroughly deserved halftime lead by Ivan Toney's penalty after he had missed one earlier in the game. But Eddie Howe's side hit back after the interval with Joe Linton's attempted cross going in off goalkeeper David Raya's foot before Swedish striker Alexander Isak, who had conceded the penalty which Toney converted, finished emphatically. Also read Bayern Munich forward Choupo-Moting a doubt for Manchester City game. Newcastle's 5th consecutive win moved them up to 56 points from 29 games, the same as Manchester United, who beat Everton 2-0 in Saturday's early kickoff. We suffered in the first half. But second half, what a response from a group of players that have played 3 games in 6 days. They were asked to dig really deep for the result but responded really well. Howe, who is closer to taking Newcastle into the Champions League for the first time in 20 years, said. Manchester United had gone third after goals by Scott McTominay and Anthony Martial secured the points against Everton earlier in the day. McTominay struck in the 36th minute from Jadon Sancho's pass, and Marcus Rashford, on his 350th appearance for United in all competitions, set up substitute Martial in the 71st minute, although the England striker limped off with a groin injury. Better news for United was the return of fit-again midfielder Christian Eriksen, who came on after 77 minutes for his first appearance since Jan. 28. Everton ended the day 4th from bottom 27 points, ahead of free-falling Nottingham Forest on goal difference. Tottenham's Son Heung-min scored his 100th Premier League goal with a sublime 10th-minute curler, the first Asian player to reach that milestone. Lewis Dunk leveled for Brighton, who also had 2 goals disallowed and were the better team, but Harry Kane's deflected strike in the 79th minute sealed victory for Tottenham, who are 5th with 53 points, having played a game more than both Newcastle and Manchester United. Arguably the game's biggest talking point was red cards for Tottenham stand-in manager Christian Stellini and Brighton boss Roberto De Zerbi after a furious clash in the second half. Aston Villa's rise continued as they moved above Brighton into 6th place thanks to a 2-0 win over a Nottingham Forest side who are now without a win in 9 games. Bertrand Traoré and Ollie Watkins earned Villa's 4th successive victory. West Ham bounced back from a 5-1 drubbing at home to Newcastle in midweek with a 1-0 victory at Fulham thanks to a 23rd-minute own goal by Harrison Reed. A dreadful error by England midfielder James Maddison condemned Leicester to a crushing defeat against Bournemouth, which left them on 25 points and second from bottom before last-placed Southampton took on Manchester City later. Maddison's careless back pass played in Bournemouth's Philip Billing, and he exacted punishment with a cool finish which proved enough for the South Coast club to climb to 15th.